Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am going to give you a tour of my office, also known as the Ghetto Trophy Room. So, right here, I got my unusual self. On top, I've got this, what some people have called a chocolate antlered. I New to me, but nice deadhead. And then I've got most of these, with a few exceptions, are damaged in velvet. And then, like, that one is my most unusual one I've ever found. It was broke off in velvet and then grew into this strange shape and most likely had the velvet on top of it. And that's why it's so dark from all the blood flow. That is my guess, or my theory at least. And then I got my one that I found that broke off, and then later I found the base. And then there's the one that was bent in velvet, up or down, not sure exactly, but one of the most unusual ones I've ever found also. That's kind of a tie with those two, at least for me. And then unusual, mostly broken off. That's a broken off one. I've never found the base. Velvet, damaged in velvet, and then on the bottom there, I got my two 6-pointers that'll probably get carved in a dagger sometime in the future. So here, and by the way, up here I've got I collect decoy ducks, and like this decoy duck here is made by I believe it's the Mississippi Animal Trap Company in the 1940s. His head moves and he's made of wood. He is cool. $10 at a garage sale. And then I've got my great horned owl that floated into the marshes and cleaned up really well. And then giant hog skulls. There's a huge top, never could find the bottom. And then I got one that I guesstimate to be about 350 pounds. Found his body about 2 days after it died. Another one about a year younger, I'd say about 300 pounds. And then a huge mama, 200 plus. Skull's very similar in size to the big boars, but the cutters and wetters are totally shaped differently, and her snout is a little narrower. So, and then from there we got awesome deadheads. Awesome deadheads. That's a deadhead with about an 18 and a half inch spread. And then my largest set of antlers, which are actually 8 points, but they weigh about 2.5 pounds apiece, which is pretty big. I said peach. I did 2.5 pounds a piece. And I don't know, maybe I'm hungry. But that's pretty big down here. So got mass. And then I got deadhead. And then I've got, most of these are matching sets, my nicer matching sets. And I've got some really, really nice, like I got kickers. That's one I did a video of earlier, a few months back. Got the kickers going there, just really cool genetics. And other than that, these are mostly nice matching sets with a few exceptions. So as we go on around here, I got deadheads, more deadhead and deadhead. That is a cool deadhead. And then I've got this really unusual deadhead. Check that out. And deadhead, and look at them deadheads. And most of these are just really nice and good sized and fresh drops in great shape. So, and I built this shelf out of fence board, cedar fence board. So it smells great, and it makes the whole room smell great when you close the door. A couple days later, we come in here, smells like a lumber yard. And then we come over here to my critter skull shelf. So at the top here, I've got coyote skulls. And then starting over here, I've got otter skull, raccoon, bobcat, domestic cat, probably got ate by the coyotes and dragged into the marshes. That's where I found it. And then over here we got another otter skull, and then I got a button fawn, probably was about 6 months old. In fact, I think I had this one on Critter Cam, a coyote's eating. And that's what the pedicles look like. So pretty wicked looking, huh? And we got baby piggy skulls, and then we got armadillo, duck, turtle with still got the dried skin on it, another turtle, couldn't tell you what kind, and then nutria skulls, and then beaver, and beaver. Beavers all over Lake Houston, otters too, but all, and beavers are indestructible. They are. Mystery skulls, not sure what these are. I think they may be rabbit. but not sure. And anyone willing to comment and tell me what those are, I would greatly appreciate that. Then we got vulture, crow, mystery skull. Do not know what it is. The crest of a pelican. Couldn't tell you what kind. And then that's off of a snapping turtle and possum. And of course, got another nutria there. And then down here, I've got nutria teeth. I just take the teeth because I found so many of them. They are prolific and everybody seems to eat them. And then I've got miscellaneous hoof teeth. Cutters and wetters, female and male, all mixed up. And then we got snakeskin, honeycomb, apple snail shells, and freshwater mussels. And then more snake skins. And then down here I've got red-eared slider, mystery skull, do not know what that is of. And then a map turtle of some kind, more red-eared sliders. That is a soft-shell turtle. And then we've got some more maps. And then these are box turtle shells. And that is an ornate box turtle shell. And then we got some mud turtle shells down here, a couple more maps. Mud turtles, also known as stink pots, because when they threw them in the pot, it didn't taste so good because they have this musk. So stink pots, mud turtles. And then over here I got my wildlife library, a little bit of a deer hide that didn't get totally ate by the coyotes. All my pamphlets. And this is my library of wildlife books, outdoor stuff, Native Americans, archaeology, Texas-oriented stuff. So, And then there's my gun safe, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. There's a little bit of clue of some of the stuff in there. And other than that, I'll kind of turn around and kind of give you just a quick view of the whole thing, and then we'll end this video. So there is my Ghetto Trophy Room. So just soak it all in. This is what I do to stay in shape, and this is how I display it. So this is a good place to just sit. God, I just love sitting in here. Love what I've done. So take in all this hurtfulness. All you haters out there. I want you haters just to look. See what I have done. And there's a lot of work in these shelves, guys. I have put some hours into building this up. So, and I'm very proud of it. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and go about my business. And y'all have a fine evening. I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.